I've only had the Canon 100mm f2.8 for a couple of days, but I've already spent a lot of time shooting with it. When I've gone out on walks, I've taken it with me. So if something popped up, something where I could take a shot, a really good still or some video, I went ahead and did so. But on the weekend, I got some great shots of some bees. I shot them in 4K 120. Let's go ahead and take a look. At a shutter of 1/2000 and shot in RAW, I'm really impressed with how well this bee turned out. I mean, it's in sharp focus. I've got its legs in focus. You can see the hairs on its body. And that's one of the powerful aspects of a macro lens, to be able to get up close with all sorts of things, from tiny creatures to flowers to simple things like red currant berries or orange tomatoes. It's truly an incredible lens. And at first I was just playing around. These aren't the best shots. This is some of the first couple of shots I took with this lens. But you can see how, if exposed properly with the right f-stop, you can get in really close and you can get a ton of detail. It's just truly amazing the level of detail you can get. As you can see with this ant here, again, we can get in very close. We can get in. The toughest thing with the ant, or any creatures like this that are moving fast, is setting the shutter speed fast enough and getting enough light so you're not going to get any low noise. But as we approached the second day of use, I started to dial in my camera settings much better to where there's very little noise. And as you can see here, we can get in up close and you can see the minute details. Like, it took zooming in right here to this guy to see that it didn't properly do its morning hygiene, and it's got some straws on its back which kind of take away from it. But still, the ability to get in this close with low noise, with the level of sharpness, is truly, truly incredible. Again, this isn't a review of the 100mm. It's me mucking around with it. exploring, trying to remember all the settings and how I shot with the EF version of this lens. But as you can see, it's a truly incredible lens. The level of detail is there. Look at the water droplets here. You can see the reflections. You can see the detail. It's just truly incredible. I'm really impressed with this lens, and I think over the next coming days and weeks, I'm going to be able to produce much better photos, much better stills, and much better video. The biggest challenge I'm having with this lens is things such as bees or ants or other small objects, other small creatures, getting them to stay still enough, long enough for me to get a great shot. And that's really been the biggest challenge. Now with the bees, I'm shooting with a shutter of at least 1/2000th, but still, the R5 doesn't always want to lock onto it. I've tried different types of focus, from the automatic focus systems to manual focus to the different focus settings. But a lot of it is spray and pray, and this is where I'm shooting at 20 frames per second. This is where the R5 really comes in. And every now and then, as you can see from these bee shots I took earlier, pretty good attempt for the first couple of days out there. But stay tuned. These are my early attempts at getting used to the Canon 100mm f2.8. But what I can tell you right now, it's an incredible amount of fun. It's one of those lenses that's going to take you a little bit of getting used to. But after just a couple of days, I'm sure you're going to be able to produce great shots like I have here, or even better. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.